Hey everyone, it's Lydia again here on Native Plant PNW, and I want to talk about a family of plants that are very popular here in the United States and worldwide, and that is the Capreaceae family, otherwise known as the honeysuckle family. Now, if you're like me, you're most familiar with the vining type of honeysuckle, which is what we are most presented with, and it's most often the invasive Japanese version of the honeysuckle. The Lonicera japonica, I believe, is the botanical name, and it is an Asian native, and it is incredibly invasive in the United States, I think across all of North America. So if you have this in your garden, you really should get rid of it and look up what your local vining type honeysuckles are. But not all honeysuckles are vines, and I'm going to show you 3 PNW honeysuckles that I have in my garden. They're very easy to grow, and only one of them is a vine. This right here is our vining type. I have it on a trellis because it needs to grow in a trellis. And this is our orange honeysuckle here in the Pacific Northwest. And already it is starting to sprout some leaves. So soon it will be lush and full. And like I said, it is a vine, so it does need something to grow on. Ideally a trellis, not your house. It will damage structures. So never plant a vine against a structure unless you hate that structure and you want it destroyed. But anyway, this is our vining type. And when the branches are young, you can easily bend them to how you want, but once they harden and become not quite woody but semi-woody, they become more easily to break. So when they're young, shape them however you want. You can really topiary this type of vine, but just keep in mind it will lose its leaves in the fall. Another deciduous shrub-like honeysuckle is the twinberry, and as you can see, it is also leafing out because it's almost springtime. And this has 2 berries. They will have 2 flowers that come side by side, and then they will result in 2 very dark round berries, and that's why they call them twin berries. But this is a great low growing shrub. I'm having to squat down to get to it, and it is a bit woodier. It has more of a woody stem. So this is one that you can kind of grow almost tree-like or low shrub-like. I will not be trimming this. I like the natural look of it. I'm not quite sure how it handles being trimmed or, cut in any way, but it is a great low growing, non-vining type honeysuckle. And lastly, one of the most popular of honeysuckles in the Pacific Northwest is the snowberry. And as you can see, this one is also starting to leaf out. It is also a shrub-like, but much thinner type, more spindly looking shrub-like plant. And it is famous for its white berries. They are a beautiful winter accent when they stay on all winter long, and they lose the berries come late winter and into early spring and grow again.